Are you ready to bring your edge back? Let me show you how. Hey everybody, Cassie here with Schwarzkopf Professional. I'm here with my lovely model Millie, and I'm really excited to show you today how to do vertical layering. I think what's really fun about this is that Millie's main request today was that she maintain her length. So we're gonna go in and just give her a lot of layers, and in this vertical sectioning, it's gonna give her really open up her face and give her this nice wispy bottom. It's gonna be very fun, very modern, very edgy, very Millie. So stay tuned. With most cuts, I do a profile parting, especially when I'm gonna be cutting in a horizontal, but because I'm working in a vertical, I started my profile parting only in the front. Now, my first section that I'm going to start with is to find out how short my shortest layer is gonna be. And that's gonna be based off of this area here in this sectioning. But I know that I need this to work vertically all the way around for the front. So I'm also taking the shortest piece, which has kind of been determined that where I want my guide to be for the shortest section in the front. And I'm just gonna lift that up. And I have a lot of room to work with because technically I could go as short as here and still be able to work with this in my perimeter. However, I know I don't wanna go quite that short. So I'm gonna start my first section and give myself about an additional 1.5 inches of length on this top. And this is just gonna be my first guide. I'm wanting to still maintain the length, which is great. You can already see that this is gonna match up. This isn't going to cut too much into the length, but it's gonna give me a lot more movement. And I'm gonna start from the top. I found my guide, and I'm just gonna make a straight line, straight vertical all the way down. And then you can see as I come into my occipital area, I'm not gonna be taking almost hardly anything off of that to match. A lot of that's gonna fall out. So this is my full guide for the section. So now I'm going to be working on the other side. I'm doing the same exact thing. Again, following around the head shape, but to the previous. So as I'm moving now to the front of the face, I'm thinking about her perimeter and remembering too, I want to keep this length. And because her hair starts at a shorter point here, I don't want to cut on the same vertical. So I'm going to be taking pivoting sections, taking my diagonal sectioning, over directing, and point cutting. This is my last section here. So I specifically left this out so that I can now go in and just take a look at the areas that I want to release weight, where I want that to come out. I already connected basically the front to the back. So now this is the place where I'm going to come in around her face. Notice that I open and close my scissors as I go through it. You don't want to just close your scissors and slide them through. That will pull the hair and create a lot of frizziness on the ends. So this is the final cut. I have it all finished. I've done a lot of the detail work around the face. I'm gonna go take Millie back. Let's get her dried off, styled, and we'll bring her back so you can see the entire thing finished. All right, we're back with Millie. As you can see, I've already started going in, giving her a stronger fringe, but I wanted to make sure that we were able to give her something that gave it a little bit of something different. Her hair naturally is thicker on this side. This has always been something that has been a Millie thing. she can tell you. So what we're doing is we're taking out some weight just to match this side, what it naturally is doing. I'm gonna finish her off with a little bit of the velvet spray, which is a nice kind of piecey spray. It's not overburdening, so it's not gonna make her hair so untouchable and waxy that she can't like kind of move through it and move her fingers through it. Millie, what do you think?
I really like it. Thank you so much, Cassie.
Good, I'm so glad. We hope you liked it too. If you did, let us know what you think in the comments below and catch us on more YouTube tutorials just like this here and at our eAcademy.